You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The world is growing in a synchronized fashion with us, so now growth has negative consequence that it didn't used to have for the financial markets.
Stocks are going down because the economy's too good?
Yes, I think that's very true. When it gets good on Main Street, it often gets tougher sledding on Wall.
Welcome, Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Isn't that crazy? Look what they're doing now.
You know, the early 6 years of this recovery, it was just a Wall Street recovery and Main Street didn't participate. And now that Main Street's doing well, it's a struggle more so for Wall Street.
It's amazing. They first lied to us for almost 9 years that the weak dollar policy is a good thing, when everybody knows that's not true. I mean, if you go to in the economic class, everybody tells you a weak dollar is associated with a weak economy, and that is very bad for the economy. A weak dollar just hurts everything. So they convinced us, though, hey, the weak dollar is terrific. Let's keep this dollar. Why'd they do that? Especially in the last year when Trump had his rally going. They lied to us to keep that rally going. His economic team, remember, all former Wall Street investment cockroaches. So they come off of Wall Street, go to work to Trump, and all they know is one thing: keep the stock market rallying. And it's always been at the expense of Main Street. Don't we export our jobs? Absolutely. It's at the expense of Main Street. Drop the dollar, depresses wages, destroys jobs, hurts our competitiveness. 7 million, because of a weak dollar, 7 million manufacturing jobs were lost over the 8 years that between Obama and Trump's 1 year. Decreases productivity, which lowers your living standard. I mean, you go on and on and on. But they kept convincing us that this is good. Weak dollar is terrific because they wanted that stock market to rally. That's the whole deal. And the dollar, remember, the dollar, this deal that let's go and drive the dollar down, take 35 companies whose most of their income, about 60, 75% of their income, is from selling stuff overseas. And that stock market, when these companies will have incredible profits. When they export, what profits they're going to have. So let's drive that dollar down, get them exporting. The stock market rally 30%, and we'll tell everybody it's a good thing. And then our value in that stock market went up $6 trillion. And they're saying, isn't that wonderful? But nobody ever said that the $6 trillion didn't go to Main Street. The $6 trillion, 83% of it went to the 1 percentile. See, the 1 percentile benefited, as did Trump's economic team, because they're all former investment bankers, and their wealth is still today tied to the stock market.
We're in an environment where there's very attractive investment opportunities in the U.S., and I think that's reflective of the administration's goals and what the market thinks of it.
Now, the weak dollar diminishes the buying power here at home. So as they kept on exporting and exporting, we got to a point where we have to now buy all their goods, and the goods are very expensive because our dollar is going down 12% a year. Take 12% over 8 years. That's quite a drop. So the more we export to get our stock market to rally, it hurts Main Street. The weak dollar hurts Main Street. But nobody cares about Main Street. Well, you have to at some point, because if you want economic GDP growth, when Trump was running for president, he said, I'm going to get economic GDP growth to 3 and 4 and 5%. Well, you can't get economic GDP growing when you have a weak dollar. Because if you have a weak dollar, people don't have money to spend. And they can't spend on big items called durable goods. The big TVs, the appliances, vans, cars. You can't have it both ways. You can't have the stock market going straight up and have new highs every day, new highs on TV, everybody all excited. But nobody looked underneath. Nobody peeled back the skin and said, what's going on under here? Jobs are being destroyed. That was going on. And the very companies, the 35 companies who are making all this money exporting, they were taking jobs, the U.S. jobs, and they were exporting those jobs with their goods. Think about it. So they're taking good, high-paying American jobs, manufacturing jobs, and they're shipping them over to other countries. And here's what's funny. The politicians come to us and say, hey, we want to cut taxes for these large corporations. This is going to be good because they are going to, if we cut their taxes, they'll have more money. And they said that they'll hire and they'll increase wages. Wait a minute. These companies are exporting our goods. They're outsourcing our jobs. You can't have it both ways, but they keep lying to us.
People are going to see this in their paychecks. This is about the middle class. This is about working families. People are going to see their paychecks go up. People are going to see their wages go up. That's what this is all about.
Like this. It's unbelievable.
The underpinnings of our economy are on the move. I see a consumer out there that's becoming extraordinarily confident. People are spending money. I don't care about the Fed raising rates if it's because the economy is doing better.
Now think about this. Listen to what Payne says again.
The underpinnings of our economy are on the move. I don't care about the Fed raising rates if it's because the economy is doing better.
But the economy was never doing better. What was doing better was the stock market. But it was fake. What was doing better was a very small segment of our population, the very wealthy. But do you think Payne or Varney?
And look what the stock rally has done for the nation's wealth. This is an historic day.
Listen to what he says. Look what it's done for the nation's wealth. But what did it do for Main Street's wealth? We have 157 million working folks. What has it done for their wealth? They're working paycheck to paycheck. He doesn't say anything about that, does he?
And look what the stock rally has done for the nation's wealth. This is an historic day at an already growing economy. Good vibrations on the economy. It is a spending bonanza. Our economy is doing very well. Yep. The markets are on fire.
See, our economy is doing very well because the market's on fire. See, he's trying to, they're lying and trying to attach the economy to the stock market. The stock market was masking what was underneath: the destruction of jobs, the depression of wages, the outsourcing of jobs, the contribution to stagnation of real incomes. And that has plagued our economy for 10 years now. Over the past 10 years, as I said, they eliminated 7 million manufacturing jobs. And they decreased our productivity, which means when you decrease productivity, that lowers our standard of living. And that's why most people say, I don't feel it. Everybody's saying this is good. It's great. The economy's doing good, but I don't feel it.
I don't care about the Fed raising rates if it's because the economy is doing better.
And here's the real problem. The income inequality that it created was the biggest in 50 years. You're talking about income inequality expanded by 25%, meaning the very people on the top were getting very rich. Income inequality in expansion 25%. That is death to your economy. And that's why Trump never hit a 3% GDP in his first year. We'll be right back. Show you how to make some money.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6%.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
How do you see the world? At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike,
breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to The Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And this recovery is a moderate recovery, but it looks pretty good in relative terms.
The strategy that you adopted has often been criticized as bailing out Wall Street at the expense of Main Street. What do you say?
We didn't do it because we had any interest in protecting people in Wall Street from the errors of their mistakes. We did it to make sure, because it was the only way we could protect the average person.
Geithner, you talk about lies. Are you kidding? Listen to what he's saying. It's the only way we could do it. Listen.
The strategy that you adopted has
to
often
bail out
been
the banks,
criticized as bailing out Wall Street at the expense of Main Street. What do you say?
We didn't do it because we had any interest in protecting people in Wall Street from the errors of their mistakes.
It was all about protecting the banks. Protecting the banksters. Because the banksters, their whole net worth. You take even the top senators, all these senators, they were so into making a deal to save the banks, because most of those bankers at the time had Goldman Sachs, had so many shares of Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan, and all these senators were losing their money. It was all about taking care of the banks, all about taking care of the senators, all about taking care of it had nothing to do with Main Street. Nobody cares about Main Street. The market is a casino for a very few people, a handful of people who get very rich every day. Why do you think this market collapsed? I told you this market was going to collapse. I said higher interest rates will bring this market down. What did he do, Geithner? He didn't do anything. All these guys did is drop interest rates to zero and give the money to the banks. Told the banks, go out now and buy commodities, buy other banks, move the stock market up. And, oh, by the way, don't lend to Main Street. Don't lend to Main Street. Oh, and by the way, what we're going to do, we're going to cover you. We're going to come up with these phony programs, like these housing programs. They had all these neat names tied to these housing programs. I can't remember half of them now. The HEART program and the Hope program. And what they did is when you went in to apply for a HEART program or Hope program, they were told, make it so difficult for the people. Remember, how many of you people, a lot of you, I'm talking directly just to you, nobody else, you. Remember when you went in for your Hope program? And they kept saying, send more documents. You come back in. Send more documents. Sure. They said, don't ever approve anybody. Don't approve anybody. The banks didn't want to be on a hook. It was all a lie.
Thanks, Obama.
I forgot what the number. I'll look them up later, and I'll give it to you. But the numbers were the amount of people that got approved for like the Hope program. They said there's going to be like 8 million people got approved. There was like 123 people that never approved anybody. Are you nuts? It was always about Wall Street. It's amazing, the lying. Now, nobody wants to talk about the budget deficit. What's the budget deficit? The budget deficit is they spend more money than they take in. That's what everybody knows what a budget deficit. Everybody has a checking account. If you're at your home, if you're spending more than you take in, and you go put the money in your credit card, you borrow, right? And so when you go buy stuff, you're not buying stuff, you're buying debt. You're adding debt. When you buy stuff is when you make good wages, you can take that money and put it in savings and take the savings and become a gang member and grow that wealth in the stock market. But that's not what happens. That's not what's going on. So the government spends about $3.9 billion. They only bring in $3.1 billion. So that's about a $666 billion. It's going to almost be a $800 billion budget deficit this year. I mean, they're spending $800 billion more than they take in. Matter of fact, when Obama got into office, He was spending $1 trillion more than he was taking in.
Thanks, Obama.
That's a killer. That is a killer. Kills the economy. So what do? These budget deficits. Well, the government goes to China or they print money. Either way, it kills us. They go to China and they ask China, hey, can we borrow some money? And China says, sure, we'll lend you money. But they want high interest rates because they know the dollar policies to keep the dollar weak, keep it low so they can keep the stock market going up by exporting goods, keep exporting goods, these 35 companies. So these 35 companies make big profits and the stock market goes up and we report every quarter. And the dollar keeps going down and down, and we have to take care of China. So what we have to do is say, China, don't worry, we'll adjust it. We know the dollar's terrible, so we'll pay you more interest rates. And therefore, what starts happening is our exports start decreasing. All of a sudden now we start with a large trading deficit. We have a trading deficit of almost it's going to be $800 billion this year. So the higher the interest rates we have, our exports get cut back. And then you start with these trade deficits. That leads to higher taxes, higher inflation, and both. I mean, this is crazy. So now what they said, all right, why don't we do this? Let's keep the dollar weak. We'll keep on exporting. And these companies will make the stock market go up and we'll have the biggest Trump rally ever. We'll have the biggest Trump rally in history. And you know what that did? That caused the biggest income inequality. Because all that money, that $6 trillion, that 30% with the market up, that $6 trillion, none of that money went to Main Street. It all went to the 1 percentile. So now the income inequality increases, meaning it increased by 25%. We got fewer and fewer people making money. In other words, all the money is in fewer hands. Income inequality is now the largest in 50 years. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. And now all these government deficits on top of that. Remember how we're financing our government debt? We spend, say, $800 billion more than we take in. We go and we sell China these 10-year treasuries, and then these 10-year treasury yields, they want more interest. And now when you go to buy a house and you want a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, now you're going to have to pay 5% instead of 1%.
Thanks, Obama.
They've been lying to us for 8 years. Now we're paying for it.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits. Just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up to the minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com in 2018. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The Obama administration, two biggest lies. You can keep your doctor. You can keep your health insurance if you like it. This administration, Trump administration, big lies, the two biggest lies, I'm sorry. We're going to build out infrastructure. We're going to create millions of jobs.
We will build gleaming new roads. We will create millions of new jobs and make millions of American dreams come true.
And of course, that the this tax cut with the large corporations like Apple going to create a lot of jobs. Oh, really, Apple? I'm going to show you where to buy Apple in a moment. I had a laugh when they're talking about this one-time tax cut, 15.5% for Apple. Really? Why? Oh, well, they said that they're going to bring in $350 billion. Remember that $350 billion, the Apple accountants have been assigning their earnings to other countries with lower tax rates than the United States for years. Now they're saying, well, now that we got this special deal of 15.5%, even lower than a new corporate tax of 20%. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to take that money, and we're going to create millions of jobs. You heard that. The president said that too, remember? Talking about Apple. None of that's true. Not true at all. Most of it, according to Apple themselves, is going to stock buybacks. Stock buybacks. So the only beneficiaries are going to be the CEO, the board of directors, so when they're who are pegged to their salaries and everything, pegged to the stock, their compensation, they're going to do terrific. And then, of course, we got the shareholders. They're going to get $2,500 restricted. The employees who are shareholders get $2,500 of restricted stock. Once again, there's the proof. The biggest beneficiaries, not Main Street. I didn't hear anything going to Main Street. It went to the shareholders, not Main Street. Nothing's going to go to the Main Street. Not a penny's going to go to Main Street. But we were told if we did this deal for Apple, we would really grow this economy. Just like they're saying, if we do this infrastructure deal, we're going to grow the economy. Both are a lie, because especially infrastructure, you can't grow the economy when you're doing all this $1.5 trillion in infrastructure. Are you kidding? Where the hell are we going to get the money? We're going to have to borrow it again. So Apple, let's take a look at the stock. The stock dropped 15%. Even more than the S&P and the Dow. 15% it's dropped. So now you hear, buy on the pullback. Really? If you started to buy on the pullback when they told you to buy on the pullback, let's see. The first time they told you to buy on the pullback, it was $162. And it dropped to $149. Right in this area here. You would have lost 8%. Now you need 16% just to break even. All this buy on the pullback. Are you nuts? So what you've got to do is you've got to wait till there is proof that enough institutions are coming in that are going to buy Apple. It's that simple. See, people don't even think about that. They don't. Most people don't have any clue. How does the stock market go up? They have no idea. They think it's magic. They think it's really magical how the stock market works. It's just you get up in the morning and it goes up. No, that's not how it works. You got to have the institutions. You got to have the banks and the insurance companies and the pensions and the hedge funds and the REITs and investment advisors, endowments and mutual funds, even the monopolies, healthcare, agriculture, defense, all those companies. They all the people who the J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all the companies who manage the pensions of the telecommunications and the oil companies. They make the market go up. So shouldn't you get in when they're getting in? Or are you just going to jump in and the market's going to come down and you lose your money? Well, that's what's going to happen. So you got to wait. Now, here's the other key. Your stock is going up, but you don't just look at the stock. They don't tell you that. You got to make sure that the overall stock market, especially the semiconductors and the small and mid-cap stocks, they all got to be above what we call a 100-day moving average. You don't even have to know what it means. On the chart, it's a blue line on my chart. If all three aren't above that blue line, I don't care. Apple can dance, it can sing, it can do what it wants. And when it starts going up, it will never hold. It will never hold. It will not sustain itself. You got to wait till those three components: semiconductors, small and mid-cap stocks. They especially those two. And the banks, especially the banks, the leaders, they've got to be up at a certain point. And here's why. If they're not above this support area, the institutions aren't going to buy it. So let's say today we had Apple went up from $157 to $164 today. 4%. So somebody bought it today thinking, oh, I bought it on the pullback. I bought it on the dip. And they're in there, they're so happy and it's going up, but they have no clue. It can't sustain that rally. Why? Because the three components aren't where they're supposed to be to sustain it. In other words, these three components, they have to be at the point where the institutions will come in. Otherwise, the institutions stay on the side. You understand? The institutions aren't going to come in, because they know the market's going to go back down if the three components, the banks, the semiconductors, and the keep forgetting the three, and small mid-cap stocks. Thank you. Small mid-cap stocks do not have support. They all got to have great support. So that's what you do. So what we're going to do is the video stocks for my gang, I'm going to have them follow me with Apple. And I'll tell them every day what to do, when to buy, when to add, when to take profits, when to take shares off, because the three components aren't at the point where there's enough buying in this marketplace to sustain Apple. Everybody looks at the wrong stocks. Take Microsoft, another one. Let's go Microsoft. Microsoft, that fell about 13%. 13%, more than the stock market, 11%. Now, Microsoft in the last couple of days, okay, went up about 3%. Now, there's people jumping in Microsoft, especially because Varney, he's always talking about it. He loves Microsoft. He owns one. And people are going to jump into Microsoft, and they're going to think, oh, I'm up. I caught Microsoft at the right point. No, you didn't. You have more sellers in Microsoft. In fact, Apple, same thing. You have more sellers in Apple, and you have more sellers in Microsoft than you have buyers. Here, I'll put up Apple. Look at you got so many more sellers in Apple than you got buyers. So that rally that you're seeing in 2 days, that's not institutional money coming in. All that is electronic trading. It's the big boys. It's the big boys on Wall Street. They're scalping. They're making money. And a lot of it's short covering. So it's not. When I get so upset when I hear buying a pullback. So again, Microsoft and Apple are beautiful stocks. They're getting ready, but they're not yet there. They just won't sustain themselves. So why don't you join my gang? Okay, follow me on Apple and Microsoft, and I'll tell you when to get in. I'll tell you when to take profits. I'll tell you when we're at a point that now the rallies on Microsoft and Apple are sustainable. The stock is the last thing we're concerned with. The concern is the money, the overall money going to the overall stock market. Is enough of it coming in from these institutions? Is enough coming in from Vanguard Group or T. Rowe Price, or Bank of New York Mellon, or J.P. Morgan? See, my chart picks that up. I designed the chart to pick that up. So that's how I knew. I could see the money was flying out. Right before this market crash, I saw all the institutions pulling out, and that's when I said on January 16th, we better get out of this market because it's going to have a correction. I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, okay, and the second week of February. We'll be back right after this break. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're taking calls now. Follow me.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6%.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy.
At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, Phil'sGang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and Phil'sGang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at Phil'sGang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, here's my number, 877-600-GANG. Let me reach out to you. Let me help you. I know you're behind. You're worried about your retirement. Let me help you catch up. And all I want you to do is help St. Jude. Now, what you do is start with me, and I'll start you out. The best group to get into is the Video Stock Group, which is part of the whole Phil's Gang umbrella. It's just one of the products. And this is perfect for you who just don't have time, who can't learn, doesn't have time to learn, I mean. Just don't have time. You're too busy. But you've got to do something. Now, right now, the market, let me explain what's going on. I believe this market's going to go down another 1,500 points. But what we're going to do is we're going to start selecting certain stocks to identify them, the best stocks, like, for example, the defense stocks, the bank stocks. And what we're going to do is start working with them and we're going to find when they're going to build a base. In other words, the stock market crashed. It went from 2,860 down to a low of, I'll give it to you exactly here, of 2,000, let's say 2,500 and, let me give it to you, 2,580, okay? So now it's bouncing back and forth. You get so much volatility here. Don't listen to these guys that, like Kramer or anybody else, say, buy in the pullback. But no, it's not what you do. You're going to catch a falling knife. You don't do that. You let the market settle down. And then the market will form a consensus. It always does. Nobody can get in this market right now and pick an individual stock to buy or to short. The initial thrust on the way down, that's where you had to make your money if you're in this market, shorting it. My gang did, because I had them get out of their stocks before the market crashed. I told everybody on January 16th that between January 16th and the two first weeks in February, this market was going to correct because we could see what was going on with 10-year Treasury yield. It was getting up towards 3%. We can't pay 3% on our interest, 3% interest on our national debt. The market will collapse. You can't do it. So what we'll do, we'll join the gang and do it right now. Here's the number, 877-600, and just follow me. When I select one of these stocks that are building a base, then I will guide you every day in that video. Every day. I'll tell you exactly what to do. What to do. Now, if this market, I'm going to warn everybody, if this market drops, if the S&P drops below 2,530, you're going to see this market drop another 30, 40%. We're not that far away. We're at 2,590. They are testing the lows right now. They're testing the lows of the stock market crash right now. It's exactly where we were on February 6th. Then they're going to try to run it back up the other way. For this market to be safe, it's got to get above 2,870. That's almost impossible. The only way they can do that is through, guess what? Called monetizing of debt, quantitative easing, printing more money that's going to destroy those pieces of paper in your wallet. So when you go to buy stuff, you're going to say, oh my God, this is more expensive. But not to worry, because Payne's going to be out there telling you nothing's wrong.
The underpinnings of our economy are on the move.
Yeah, on the move. The underpinnings, you see the underpinnings running all around. They're on the move. Yeah, or Varney. Varney will help you out. Yeah, listen to great Varney. He's another great one.
And look what the stock rally has done for the nation's wealth.
Yeah, what it has done for the nation's wealth. What it's done is for the 1 percentile. So now we're going to start. You got to start following the bank stocks, because the bank stocks have to be the first ones to rally. So what you do is you start out with a group, the ETF, XLF. XLF. That's the whole basket. So I'm going to be watching that basket. And then you're going to start looking at what we call our defense stocks. If these defense stocks don't start making new highs, Boeing. And today, Boeing started to fall apart again. Lockheed Martin doesn't make a new high, and today it fell apart, collapsed, 351 right down to 337 within seconds. United Technology, big exporter, military planes, equipment all over the world. That's one of the 35 companies that moves the stock market up. I told my gang that these 35 companies that moved the stock market up, that Trump's 30% rally, I said, that's all BS, because tagging along is 6,000 more stocks that need a strong dollar. That's a bubble. So these stocks that are tagging along, take an individual stock that was at $10, is now trading at $50 or $60. I said, that is the bubble that's going to crash. That is the bubble. And then I said, where you're going to spot the crack is go in and take a look at the FANG stocks. Follow them, and you'll see when those start cracking, it's over. And they did. The FANG stocks were the first ones to crack. And I knew that. And I said, let's just keep watching those FANG stocks, and they're going to start cracking. And as soon as the interest rates hit 2.7%, the economy can't take it, because we can't grow the economy. Trump can't grow this economy. Nobody can. It's too destroyed. Trump is going to need, he's going to have 5 terms. Obama, and think what Obama and that dummy baby Bush has done to this economy. Destroyed it. You think Trump can come in here and turn it around in 1 year? What are you, nuts? Who the hell thinks that? Well, everybody thought so. And he was on the right track, but as soon as he got in office, he started doing what every other president did. Oh, no, we're going to grow the economy. Oh, no, unemployment. Oh, no, that was wrong. They're right. Unemployment rate's not 12 or 18%, like I said when I was a candidate. They're right. It's only 4%. Because he started to surround himself with trash. He started to surround himself with Wall Street investment bankers. And those are the same investment bankers who said, let's drive the stock market up, Mr. President, for you, and we'll keep exporting these goods. And as the exports were going out there, and as stock market's going up, everybody's believing them. Everybody's believing how hot the economy is. Now they found out that I was right and they were wrong. So, follow me. We got to start with, and here's some of the stocks. Bank stocks, Bank of America. It just collapsed this afternoon again. Then I said, let's start with some small community banks. Now, you don't go in and buy these. What you do is start with what we call a scout, a little scout. What's that mean? You just buy one share. Oh, you can't make money with one share. You're not supposed to make money with one share. But you got to get engaged in the certain stocks that drive, that will be driven to move this market up. It's a little technique that I formed, that I put together on my chart, my MV2 color-coded chart, and then what you do is follow me. If you don't think it works, then ask me, how did I get out of PISA at 16%, and UNG at 20%, and GDX at 9%, and Nugget at 35%? And Merck, I think we got out, I forgot what that one was. I think we got out with 8%, 5%, something like that. How did we, and go to my webpage, all of them are there. How did I know to get those out, get them out 3-4 days before the market crashed? So now I'm going to be getting in the stocks at the right time. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, or you can continue to do what you've been doing and listen to guys like this here.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Yeah, think about that. Where you invest your money in 401ks, there is no fiduciary law. There's no fiduciary agreement. When you have your hard-earned money in 401ks, you got first the trashiest money manager you can find, real dopes. All the dopes manage these 401ks. They can't get a good job. They can't. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I will start selecting stocks. So call now, 877-600-GANG, and get in on my selection, but I will follow them for you every minute of the day.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.